I have to thank you, Ashley, because you accepted to become a stepmother of my kid. And you show love for my kid as if he was your own son. You're really a goddess who appeared in front of me.
That's too much to call me a goddess. What are you talking about? I married you because I loved you. Besides, your son is so cute.
I'm glad you like kids. When my ex-wife died 2 years ago, I thought my life was over.
It's so sad that she had to leave her adorable 4-year-old child behind. Your ex-wife must have been so disappointed.
Yeah. I thought I had to take responsibility for Liam, for my ex-wife's sake. But I don't have my parents, so I couldn't rely on anyone. If I hadn't met you, the situation would have been really bad.
I know I'm new as a mother, but I'll take good care of your son.
You're already a good mother. Liam already calls you Mom.
Since we registered, I'm a real mom from today. Tomorrow is finally our wedding day.
After that's over and we're back from our honeymoon, we can finally live together.
I'm glad we found a nice apartment on the 7th floor with a great view. Liam seems to like heights. I'm glad he wasn't scared.
Oh, about the trip. I'm sorry I have to leave early.
You're working, right? I don't mind if I come home with you.
That's okay. It's your first time in New York, right? I want you to take it easy and go sightseeing.
Really? I feel bad.
I've been there before. Don't worry about it. Actually, I've traveled there with my ex-wife.
So it's a place that holds a lot of memories for you then. Isn't it too painful?
No, it's fine. Well, she left some extra stuff behind other than memories.
What's that? Personal stuff that you can't get rid of?
Something like that. And it's not easy to get rid of. I'm in a real pickle. I'm thinking of throwing it in the river. Oh, but is it a crime to throw something in the river?
It would be like illegal dumping, although I don't know what you're going to dump. You can't do that.
I'm just kidding.
So now that we're registered, there's something I want to tell you.
What?
Shall we have kids too?
Huh?
Of course. I will never disrespect Liam. I'll love him just the same.
Do you understand what you're saying?
What? Yes, I've thought about it a lot. I think it's not too late for us to raise another child. I don't think it's too late at all.
It's not a question of early or late. What would you do if we had a girl?
I think it's cute whether it's a boy or a girl. I mean, you suddenly sound a little scary. What's wrong? Are you mad at me?
I don't think girls are cute. Don't say you want kids so easily.
James, what's wrong?
I'm saying, what are we going to do if a scumbag girl is born?
Something's wrong.
Women should go away. Women should go away. Women should get the hell out of my life.
What's wrong? You're scaring me.
Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Are you surprised?
Yeah, you scared me. Suddenly you're a different person.
We just got registered, so I think it's too early to think about kids.
You're right. Sorry.
I want you to think about Liam first. If you can't do that...
What?
I might hit you. Oh, that's another joke.
I guess it's not funny. I'm getting ready for the trip now, so I'll see you later. Is this guy really James? My name is Ashley. James and I got registered today, and James has a 6-year-old son. I met my husband through a friend of mine, and we hit it off and had a great relationship in no time. James must be busy with work and raising his child, but he is a very kind man who never forgets to care for me. That's what I thought until just a few minutes ago. What was that change in his attitude just now? Even if he was joking, he was not the kind of person who would make such a bad joke. Tomorrow is our wedding day, and we're planning our honeymoon. I'm getting a cold sweat. From the text messages my mother sent me during the trip, the sense of discomfort that I felt earlier began to reveal itself little by little. The truth of my husband was... It's crazy to lock up your kid and go on a honeymoon. Mom, what are you talking about? I just went to your new place. Did you finish setting up my computer? Not tech savvy, so I'm glad you're familiar with it. This is not the time for that. What? Liam was left at home. What is James thinking? There's no way that's possible. And you even removed the lock from the front door so that it can't be opened from the inside. Unbelievable. The lock is removable for security. I wonder if James removed it. Why are you so careless about this? You're disgusting. If you hated your stepchild so much, you shouldn't have married him. I don't know why you've been accusing me since a while ago. And you even hit the remote control for the air conditioner? The temperature in the room got as high as 39 degrees Celsius and your daughter is in critical condition. They said the critical point is tonight. Daughter? My stepchild is a boy. Huh? Besides, of course Liam is with us. He's enjoying the trip with us. Liam is a boy? Stop saying scary things, okay? Mom, it's so hot outside. Maybe you hallucinated or something. Be careful of heat stroke, okay? Are you sure Liam is a boy? That's what I told you. Well, but she's a girl. Her hair was short, but she was wearing a skirt. Who is this girl? Liam. Mom, you need to rehydrate. Get some rest. Wait, I'm feeling perfectly fine. I've only met Liam once, but there was a girl lying on the floor who looked like her. What's that? Now it's a horror show? I'm not lying, and she was so skinny. Liam is medium built. You saw him at the wedding, didn't you? Yes, but I thought maybe you haven't fed her since then. Then who is this girl? Why is there a girl in your apartment that you don't know? And she looks just like Liam. I don't understand. Is the girl alright? You said the critical point is tonight. She's fine. I exaggerated to make you understand the gravity of the situation. She's conscious now. Oh, that's good. Hey, I was wondering, did you look at James's family history when you got registered? I didn't. Come to think of it, I think he kind of hid it from me. But I didn't really care at that time. Do you think maybe? No way. Can you check when you come back from the honeymoon? No. What? That's too late. I'm leaving tonight while James is sleeping. I've got a terrible feeling in my heart. I have to find out right away. This is no time for a carefree honeymoon. Okay, I'll be waiting for you.
Come on, give me a reply. Where the hell are you?
I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. Took me a while to get my mind straight.
Finally. I woke up this morning and you and Liam were gone, so I was really worried. Where are you now? Maybe you went for a walk and got lost? Still, you should at least call me.
We're not in New York anymore.
What?
We're back home.
What? Without me?
Yeah.
You had me worried. What's wrong?
I finally found out who you really are. You've been deceiving me this whole time.
What are you talking about?
Liam is a twin, isn't he?
What? Don't tell me you went to our new apartment.
I did, and I saw a girl who looked just like Liam.
I can explain.
What?
That's my brother's kid, who came over to play without permission. She's really not well raised. That happened a lot at my old place too. I'm sure my brother told the kid about my new place.
You don't have any siblings, do you? No one came to the wedding.
That's because he's a terrible brother. I didn't want to introduce him to you, so I pretended I didn't have a brother.
Really?
I'll take the kid back to my brother. I'll have to give him a stern talking to. So this is not like what you think.
Well, what is it that I think it is, for example?
That
girl's name is Lily, right?
What? She said her name?
Liam and Lily. Their names sound like twins.
It's just a coincidence. We're brothers, so my brother and I have similar sensibilities, and we ended up naming our children with similar names.
Oh, just kidding, just kidding.
What?
I know all about you because I did some research.
Without my permission? It's an invasion of privacy.
Well, we are registered, so I do have the right, you know.
So you're saying you know everything?
Yeah. Why did you hide Lily's existence until now?
Because she's a girl.
Yeah? And?
That's all.
Huh?
Because women are the trash of society. She's not mine. When I heard we were having twins, I was so happy because I thought I was having 2 boys. But Lily let me down.
What are you talking about? She's your own precious child. Boy or girl, they're adorable.
It's a waste of money to raise a woman who has to depend on a man to survive. Weak, stupid, so ugly that they have to wear makeup.
What's that? I'm a woman too, and so is your mother, who gave birth to you.
Mom was a slave to my father and I. I plan to make you a slave as well. That's what marriage contracts are for, right?
Who thinks like that nowadays? James, you were so kind to me.
That was just a bait. It's funny how easy it is to get a woman to fall for you if you're nice to her. You were tricked into marrying me. You know, women are so easy to deal with because they're so stupid.
You're a bastard to look down on women that much.
Besides, my son is the only one who can carry on my will. I'll make sure he gets a thorough education and becomes the president of a big company that earns a lot of money.
But that doesn't mean you have to mistreat your own daughter. Lily's life was in danger.
That was the whole point. I didn't think you would find out. How did you know?
My mom found her in our apartment.
Huh? You gave her the key?
Yeah, I wanted her to set up my computer. I'm not good with machines, but Mom knows about these stuff.
Oh, really? Women are such assholes. They act so stupidly. If you're going to let people in our apartment, you should ask permission from your husband.
Good thing I didn't tell you beforehand. If I had told you, you never would have given me permission. If Mom hadn't come, who knows what would have happened to Lily?
Nothing would have happened. I was planning to come home first, and if she was alive, I was going to throw her in the river. That way, it would have never happened in the first place, right?
That's terrible. Wait, you were talking about the stuff your ex-wife left behind that you couldn't get rid of. Were you talking about Lily?
That's right. Was it illegal dumping? Well, if they don't find the body, I won't get caught, right? The river near our neighborhood is close to the ocean, so I figured I could go for it.
It's not illegal dumping. It's murder.
So what? It's the difference between doing it after she's born and doing it before she's born.
What do you mean?
When my ex-wife got pregnant and I found out she had a girl in her belly, I was in total despair. And the worst part was, we were having twins.
Having twins is such a nice thing.
It's not. I wanted to punch her in the stomach, but I couldn't do it because I was afraid it might kill the boy.
Well, if it wasn't twins,
I would have beaten her till the baby was gone.
I didn't want to hear that.
I was going to get rid of the girl right after she was born, but that woman got in the way.
Of course she would protect her precious daughter.
If you're going to get rid of her, hit me instead. That's what she said, so I gave her what she wanted.
Oh my goodness. You got rid of her.
That's not true. She was getting crazier and crazier. And at the end, I didn't do anything, but she just collapsed. Oh, I really chose the wrong woman.
Even if the violence wasn't the direct cause, it was unquestionably your fault that she died. Your ex-wife and Lily are your family. How could you do such a thing? You criminal?
Liam is the only family I have. That woman should have taken Lily to heaven with her, but she left her behind.
You jerk! And how did Lily survive until now? She was so skinny, so I can imagine she wasn't given proper meals.
For the time being, I kept her as a housekeeper for Liam and I, but I was going to get rid of her because I didn't need her anymore if I was going to marry you.
Why did you bring her all the way to our new apartment?
I cancelled the lease on the old apartment, so I had no choice but to throw her in the new one. Lucky for me, I could remove the lock so that the kid couldn't get out.
I didn't make the door with a removable lock for that kind of thing.
For security, right? It's a waste of money when you don't have burglars very often. It's more useful to lock the garbage in.
Garbage? Lily is a living person. Why are you talking like that?
It's the job of the producer, the parents, to remove bad things that they had made. I'm just fulfilling my duty. It's much more irresponsible to give birth to garbage and leave it there. A woman is worthless.
Even if you are the parent, you have no right to take your child's life.
Says the woman who's never been a parent.
I am Liam's parent.
You're just a stepmother.
But I love him.
That's disgusting. Well, never mind. You're going to be a slave to me and Liam from now on anyway.
I'm not going to be a slave to a crazy scumbag.
Huh?
I'm divorcing you.
We just got married the other day. There's no way you can do that.
I don't care how long we were married. I can't live with such a flawed human being.
Did you just call me a flawed human being?
Yes, I did. And not just any flawed human being. You're the worst kind of criminal, with all of your screws loose.
You scum! I'll beat you up in a second.
You can't do that, because you'll get caught.
Huh? Why?
Because what you did was an act of neglect.
I've raised Liam with great care.
It's not enough to just raise one of your kids. It's your duty to raise both of the twins.
You're kidding. I'm going to get caught because of that little scum? I haven't even thrown the garbage in the river yet. You're the one who got in my way. Why would I get caught?
Parents are human beings, and if you have more than one child, I'm sure your love for them can be skewed sometimes. But you did something you should never have done.
Raising a piece of filth like that is what I shouldn't have done for the world.
If you're this crazy, you're screwed. Also, I'm going to report you for assaulting your ex-wife, so be a grown man and just get caught.
No, Liam will miss me.
I'll get custody of Liam. I'll never let you see him again.
You've got to be kidding me. He's my son.
I have adopted him, and there's a great chance I can get custody of him. Besides, Liam himself says he wants to come with me.
That's a lie. There's no way he'd want to stay with you, who isn't even related to him.
Even in front of Liam, you did terrible things to your ex-wife and Lily, didn't you? Poor Liam. He's been traumatized.
I just showed him what a man should be like.
You also threatened him that if he told anyone about Lily, you would treat him the same way you treated Lily. Because of that, he couldn't tell me about Lily, and he lived in fear. Of course, he doesn't want to be with someone like that any longer.
No way. Give me back my Liam.
I won't let you have him.
Stop it. We'll take over my will when Liam's gone. My reason for living is to raise him to be a great president.
You've lost both Liam and Lily, and you're going to live in total darkness. Goodbye. Reflect on your life behind bars.
No!
James was charged with criminal charges against parents involving the abuse or neglect of a child. The text messages between him and I became one of the evidence, and he was found guilty of violence against his ex-wife and sentenced to 5 years in prison. He didn't want to leave Liam, and for a long period of time, he had been complaining that he didn't want to get divorced. But the divorce suit was finally granted. I was able to get custody of Liam as well. James did not want Lily, which was no surprise, so I adopted Lily as well, and she became my child. When I first met her, who was skinny and looked very frightened, I promised myself that I would protect both Lily and Liam for the rest of my life. This incident became news, and everyone around James knew about it. As a result, James will have to live alone for the rest of his life. I became a mother of 2 at once. I will raise my 2 beloved children happily in cooperation with my mother. Hi, Jared. I really enjoyed our dinner together. Thanks.
Oh, you're home.
Yeah, just now.
I got home a little while ago, too. I had a great time. I'm really sorry that I can't celebrate Valentine's Day with you. I didn't think I'd be on a business trip on the 14th and 15th. It's our first Valentine, and I feel bad. My colleagues wanted to spend time with their partners, so they forced me, the youngest, to take it. Darn them.
I'm a bit disappointed, but if it's work, it's work. I had a great time tonight, so I'm totally okay with it.
I'm glad to hear that.
I hope we can spend it together next year.
Right. I'll go talk to my boss tomorrow to make sure I can take time off next year. Well, I've got an early morning, so I'd better get to bed.
Okay, have a good rest.
Good night.
Happy Valentine's Day, Grace. Hey, it's still 12 hours away. Haha, we haven't chatted for a while. I'm getting carried away. You sound excited. You've been quiet for a while. Are you busy these days? Well, the company has offered me a job where I can work from home. I see. It must be tough balancing work and kids, but good luck. So you're really excited for tomorrow, huh? Yeah, it's the first Valentine's since we got married. I'm baking cupcakes right now. By the way, tomorrow is your first wedding anniversary too, right? It's such a romantic day that I'll never forget it. Hope you have an amazing anniversary. Oh yeah, thanks. That's another reason why I'm so excited. We put off the wedding because I got knocked up. But I'm happy that we were able to register our marriage on the 14th. How's your daughter? Ellie's growing every day. By the way, you started dating someone you met on a blind date last month, right? What are you guys doing tomorrow? Well, he has to go on a business trip, so we won't be able to spend it together. Oh, bummer. But we went for a French dinner in a beautiful outdoor setting last night. Oh, wow. I'm glad to hear that. He sounds like he cares a lot about you. If you get a chance, come to visit me with your boyfriend. I'd love to introduce you to my husband, and I'd love for Ellie to meet you too. Come to think of it, I don't even know what your husband looks like. Oh, I never showed you his picture. He doesn't really like to be photographed. I see. Oh, but I managed to take some pictures of us earlier, so I'm sending them to you. Oh, good timing. I just want to show him off. Haha, okay, let me see. This is him. Is this your husband? Yes, his name is Jared. This is not a mistake, is it? Why would I mistake my husband? I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. Can you meet me outside right now? I need to talk to you about something. I don't mind, but what's going on? Can't you just tell me over chat? It's not something that can be done on the phone. I'm sorry to bother you, but please, can you make a little time for me? Sounds kind of serious. Can we meet at the coffee shop next to the station at 2 p.m.? The same place we used to go after work. Got it.
Good morning, babe. Guess what? My work finished earlier. You don't have any plans today, do you? I thought we could have lunch if you want. If you're free, we can hang out until night. How about it?
Good morning, Jared. So you finished your business trip early?
Right. I just dropped off some documents at the office. I was told I can go home today. My boss feels sorry that I was picked to go on a business trip that no one wanted to go. I can meet up with you around noon. We'll have a sweet time together.
But I'm not sure if I want to walk around in this freezing cold.
Let me find a nice lunch place then. If anything, we could just book a room at a hotel somewhere, right?
Oh, I have an idea. Why don't I just come over to your house?
My house? Why?
Because I've never been, so I'm curious. I can cook for you.
Well, I don't think it's possible.
Why not?
My place is such a mess. I want to see you so much that I don't want to waste any time.
Don't worry, I can clean up for you.
Well, but...
What? Is there a reason why you can't have me there?
I'm too ashamed to show you my messy place.
I told you I'll clean it up.
No, I mean, visiting a guy's place all of a sudden isn't a good idea, you know? I think a hotel would be much better.
I'm curious why you're so adamant about not having me there.
Oh, you know...
Could it be because of your wife Anna and your daughter Ellie?
Who?
They're out now, but there are still traces of them in the house. So it's not a good idea for me to be there, and this is the reason, right?
Babe, what are you talking about? I mean, who are Anna and Ellie?
Oh.
Maybe someone tried to put ideas in your head, but you're the only one for me. I don't know anyone by those names.
You still pretend to be innocent, huh? Cut it out.
What's wrong with you all of a sudden?
Listen, Jared. Hannah is my friend.
What?
We used to work at the same store. We often worked the same shift, so we became good friends and we're still in touch.
Oh.
Yesterday we were chatting and she showed me a picture of her husband. It was you. We both found out the truth. I was aware that her last name was the same as yours. I thought it was just a coincidence, but it turned out to be like this.
Actually, I remember now. Anna is my ex-girlfriend. She was trying to get back together with me a while ago. I'm sorry if she came to bother you.
You're busted.
Don't you believe me? We're in love, right?
You know what? Hannah and I, we talked face to face yesterday.
Oh no.
The reason she and Ellie aren't at home right now is because they gave up on you and went back to her family.
She went back to her parents? What's going on?
I'm with her to explain the situation to her parents right now. She wants to talk to you, so here she is. Jared, this is Anna.
Is it for real? It's not some kind of a prank, is it?
You wish, don't you? Believe it or not, it's your choice, but I've got things to say to you. You know, when you woke up this morning, you noticed that Ellie and I were gone, right? I was expecting to get a call or at least a text from you to check if we were okay. But did you even think about us? What kind of nerve do you have to immediately ask Grace out on a date? It's unbelievable.
It's just a misunderstanding.
Anyway, I'm divorcing you.
OMG. Hold on. You've got to cool down and think about it again.
I'm calm enough. Do you think you have the right to tell me to think about it again?
I mean, you need a father to raise Ellie, right?
You've got a wife and a kid, and yet you pretended to be single. I don't want a guy who picks up other women outside and pretends to be a father to a girl at home.
That's a separate topic.
It all comes from the same problem. You! The fact that you pursued other women means it's over between us. Top it all, you messed with my friend. That's disgusting.
That's just a coincidence.
It may be, but it doesn't change the fact that you deceived her.
Oh, but you guys, why are you collaborating?
Huh?
You guys are supposed to be rivals and lover over me, right? Even if you're friends, normally you should be against each other.
If Grace was aware of your status and was still going out with you, I'm sure I would have stopped being friends right away, and we would have gotten into a brawl. But you told her you were single, didn't you?
Well, that's...
She is hurt too. As soon as she found out the truth, she told me everything and apologized. She even provided me with evidence. At this point, there's no point in me antagonizing her. I trust my honest friend more than a liar like you.
But...
No matter what excuses you come up with, the fact remains that you betrayed your wife and daughter and toyed with another woman. That's the truth. Instead of beating around the bush, why don't you finally admit it?
Let me explain.
What? Do you think there's still room for some excuse?
Look, I'll tell you what. I'm married to you, and I'm the father of Ellie, right?
So what?
Well,
we're not going anywhere if we just keep chatting on the phone. Let's get on with discussing divorce quickly.
No, wait!
Don't worry about Ellie. I just got back to work, so I'm not concerned about my financial status. I'll have more than enough support from my family too. Even if we get divorced, I won't have any worries.
Just wait.
I'd like to settle this before the end of the year if possible. I'll see you in court next time.
Oh God. We just had our first anniversary yesterday. Let's not spoil such a day with unpleasant memories, okay? Right? Put Grace on the phone for me. She'd understand.
Obviously, she's breaking up with you.
No.
Well then, see you sometime soon. I'll contact you through my lawyer.
Wait!
I broke up with Jared without ever seeing his face. I was in the middle of job hunting and was worried about him pestering me, but he didn't know my address, so there was no stalking or harassment, and I was able to cut ties with him at once. Anna was able to finalize the divorce before the end of the year. I didn't ask for the details of the alimony and child support, but they seemed to have been substantial amounts. She made him pay the alimony all at once without any objections. Thanks to her determined cattiness toward him, I felt refreshed too. As for Jared, details of the situation somehow reached his workplace. Due to the nature of his job, it became a credibility issue for the company. He's been indirectly advised to consider resigning. It was a terrible Valentine's Day. Anna and I made a promise to go and see the popular shaman together as a way to cleanse our bad luck.
I just finished work. No one's going out for a drink today, so I'm coming straight home.
Okay, hon. I'll be waiting for you with dinner prepared.
Oh yeah, there's something I need you to do for me.
What's up?
My bosses have kids in the same kindergarten as Amelia. I've told you, right?
Oh yeah. Amelia's in a different class, so I haven't talked to the moms. The GM's younger son and the director's daughter, right?
Yes, you're right. So there's gonna be a play at the kindergarten.
Yeah.
I've told them that you'd make the children's costumes, so please, don't disappoint them.
What in the world?
The GM's son will play Aladdin. The director's daughter will play Snow White. Both of them have big roles, and it's a hassle to make the costumes, so they were happy and relieved when I said you'd handle it.
Hold on.
What?
Our daughter's also playing a fairy in the forest, though not the leading role. I'm working on her costume right now. On top of that, I have to make 2 more costumes for the leading roles? Why did you just volunteer for something like that without consulting me first? Obviously, I don't have enough time to complete them, you know.
Come on, I'm sure you can. You went to a fashion school. Don't be so reluctant. I know you can quickly handle costumes just for a kindergarten show. You're a professional, so it should be easy, right?
I'm saying it's not something that can be done quickly. That's why it's impossible. Seriously, what's with you deciding on your own without consulting me? Besides, I make a living from my dressmaking skills, so technically I should be charging for it, you know?
Don't say that. Let's forget about fees and all those formalities. If you really want compensation, how about this? Priceless praise from both of my bosses.
What the?
If you nail this perfectly, there's no doubt my reputation will soar. It'll definitely have a significant impact on my future career, and it's also for you. So I'm counting on you as a professional to do your best without cutting corners.
No, thank you.
What? Why?
I want to ask you why. Why do I have to do it? Normally parents do this for their children. It's already tough enough to handle my own child's costume, so taking care of others is out of the question unless there's a really good reason.
Geez, but you see, 2 years ago you volunteered to make costumes for your niece, didn't you?
That's exactly what I meant by a really good reason. My sister broke her hand and her husband was on a long-term overseas business trip. That's why I had to step in and help out.
Well, this time seems to be somewhat similar. You did say you'd take it up if there were good reasons, right?
Wait, is there something going on?
The wives of my bosses are not good at sewing, and they've been struggling and groaning that it was too difficult.
So?
What do you mean, so?
I'm certain that just modifying ready-made costumes would be fine if it's too intricate. The school isn't forcing us to do everything from scratch. It shouldn't be that difficult.
That's not the point. The point is that they're really struggling. Basically, it means they can't sew. It's an easy task for you as a professional, but it's impossible for regular people. In that case, it's similar to when your sister had a fracture and couldn't sew the costumes.
What are you talking about? It's totally different. My sister isn't a good sewer, but she would have done it herself if she could. But they don't have any particular reasons preventing them from working on the costumes, do they?
Ugh, Jesus. The fact that they can't sew is the valid reason preventing them from doing it.
Did you read what I wrote? Did you seriously agree to throw the responsibility on me like that? Even if I'm the wife of their subordinate and our kids attend the same kindergarten, it's honestly unbelievable to expect a complete stranger to take on this task. And besides, isn't making costumes for your own child an expression of love?
Hey, don't give me your attitude. The persons in question are the wives of my bosses. Don't be disrespectful. Think about your position before speaking.
I'm just expressing my thoughts from a parental perspective. What's wrong with that?
I have a position at work to consider. Once I agree to something, it's only natural to see it through to the end as a responsible person.
Then why don't you do it?
Me?
You're the one who accepted the job, not me. It's only fair that you handle it.
Then I won't be coming home tonight.
What?
Until you genuinely apologize and say you're wrong, and you be happy to take on the task. I won't come home.
All right, then. I won't have to prepare dinner for you, right? Don't come home.
Just like that?
I'm busy from now until I put Amelia to bed, so take care of things on your own over there.
Jeez, you're stubborn. I'll give you some time to cool down and reflect. Hey, are you sorry now?
For what?
Amelia's probably asleep by now, so I thought you had some time to reflect.
If it's still about the costumes, I won't make them.
Just when I thought you'd come to your senses, you're still saying that.
Reflection has nothing to do with it. It's already been decided.
Decided?
I consulted with the kindergarten teacher after that. Then she called the wives.
What?
After talking with them, it was decided that I don't have to make their costumes.
She contacted the wives? What the heck have you done? Are you trying to ruin my reputation?
Before that, it seems you should have properly listened to your bosses.
What do you mean?
What they mean by difficult is actually it's challenging but worth a try. Let's figure out how to make it.
Seriously?
Apparently, when the wives went out for a coffee together, they got into that topic. Then, as your bosses were leaving today, they were also discussing it. At that moment, you suddenly barged in and started blabbering about how I graduated from a fashion school and now work in the field. You told them that you would have made me make them, so don't worry about it. The two of them tried to correct your misunderstanding, but you kept interrupting them, saying,
No worries, it's all good, and just leave it to me.
Then you quickly left. I was really embarrassed when I heard that. They talked to their wives about it at home, and they were thinking of contacting me when they received a call from the kindergarten saying that I wanted to get in touch with them.
Seriously?
Yes, that's how they ended up calling me back. I was so embarrassed. I apologized sincerely to your bosses that you got ahead of yourself.
Oh, God.
They also apologized, saying they couldn't stop you and they felt sorry.
What? They did?
Right. By the way, they also mentioned something else. You tend to rush without listening to what others are saying, and you've been warned about it. They even said they are worried you might make a big mistake at work if you continue like this.
Are you serious?
I know you tend to rush things, but I never thought it was affecting your work like this. Seriously, I'm shocked. Get it together. It won't be funny if you end up making a huge mistake and get fired or something.
I don't mean to.
That's the thing. Not meaning to do it makes it even worse.
I don't think I'm that bad.
Look at what happened this time. You went all ahead without considering others and ended up wasting everyone's time. Can't you just take a sec to look around and think things through?
Oh, well, right.
Anyway, make sure to apologize properly to your bosses tomorrow, and you really need to fix that tendency to rush ahead. The priceless reputation you've been aiming for is only going downhill. You need to realize that.
Yeah, I'm very sorry about that.
The next day, my husband seemed to have been squeezed a lot by the two bosses. As soon as he came home, he sincerely apologized to me. He promised to work on his rushing habit, so I decided to forgive him. I also had a chance to meet the wives at the kindergarten pickup time, and I apologized to them for the whole incident. This led to us starting to interact more. They are both very friendly, and there's no distance between us just because of our husband's status. We enjoy a pleasant friendship now. By the way, the wife of the director works part-time in the department next to my husband. Thanks to her, I get to know how he's doing at the office. After the incident, we decided to set up regular reflection sessions as a couple. It seems like it's been a good opportunity for my husband to find areas to improve. Lately, he's been making steady progress in achieving good results at work.